Oakley, okay. And good afternoon, everyone. It's nowhere close to evening. My name is Oliver Atta, and your voice of JP2's one and only Nights Sports Network. The senior ceremonies have just concluded. It's time for Lady Knights Lacrosse taking on the Hendersonille Spartans here from the castle of the camp. This isn't the castle. Wow, really off on this one today, aren't I? This is uh, this is Carell Field on the campus of Pope John Paul II High School. Oddly enough, I haven't done that though with baseball. That's weird. Um, I'm gonna give a short disclaimer now. I don't know anything about lacrosse, but I do have my good friend Hannah here next to me. She's gonna help me out with that because we've got two games for you tonight because we don't get paid enough to do this. We've got this and we've got this, and we've got the boys team immediately after. Hannah is happy about that one. I'm also joined alongside my partner in crime, Austin White. He'll be providing the witty commentary on the side. Yeah, typically we take a little serious of a tone. I don't know why. We're just kind of lighter toned today. Things are feeling loose.
No. I'm with school, that's why.
Oh, unless you're Hannah, but senior year getting to you, Hannah.
No, you're complaining about wearing black. I'm wearing a black shirt. Whatever.
It's dark. It still attracts. That is.
Skin.
Oh boy. And we are immediately off on this one. So I know very little. I know about attack, I know about defense, and I know there's a goalie. That's it.
Throw the ball.
You throw the ball and you try to get it in.
You gotta cradle as you move. You can't
It's
just
like
roll
football.
it.
Okay, so it's like hockey where you have to.
You have to be like constantly doing the motion.
Okay.
Like hockey above the ground.
And basketball. It's like
No, that's
hockey-
just
it's
field
hockey.
hockey.
And basketball mixed. Soccer.
I'd say it's more soccer and not basketball, hockey and soccer mixed.
It's gotta be most like football because they have it on the football field.
For those of you colleges that are listening right now, I'm sorry.
I don't know really about sports.
Yeah.
You're literally about soccer.
Because I played soccer.
Yeah, how about that go for you?
I was a pretty stinking good goalie.
Then what happened? You had to retire because of
Because I joined track.
Oh yeah, and then you quit that too.
your wrist. Okay, wristband.
Because your wristbands.
That's why I quit. Because I pulled my foot.
It's not. You can't pull your foot. That's not.
I have a
No.
tendon that doesn't stretch.
Okay, that means you pull the tendon in your ankle. I've done that before. You didn't pull your foot.
I'll pull your
here,
foot
I've
right
got
now.
scar tissue that doesn't
I'll pull your foot
stretch.
right now.
That's just scar tissue then. That's not pulling your
My
foot.
point is, I can't run.
It says we still have 11 minutes until the start of this. I don't know if that's a problem or not. Does that mean we have to fill the airways for 11 minutes? I mean, I didn't load up a lacrosse.
A comedy show for
You could upload or finish thoughts with the cameraman. Yeah. I'm sure you can do it in 11 minutes. It's moving more closer to my face every time.
It loves you.
Please stop. You're making this so much worse than it needs to be.
Once my batteries are charged, I'm just gonna have the drone hover above here like a little air conditioner.
I'm gonna need its fan.
No, you're not. That creates a vortex.
He's terrified of it because apparently I got him caught in a vortex.
You did, and you almost suffocated me. That's why they put a warning on the box. If you were smart enough, you skipped to the start of the game by now.
Starting the clock to 25 minutes. Should we just?
That's the
pause?
quarter. That's no.
Oh,
That's
okay. Are they like about to start early or something?
there's two 25-minute halves. Yes, they're gonna start early.
Ollie, I should have played lacrosse.
You should have. Even though we only showed up to one lacrosse game, that's my bad though. We really dropped the ball on every sport this year, every spring sport. Like Coach Page came up to me and he's like, "You've been doing a lot of baseball," and I was like, "No, we did two baseball games." Like,
I like baseball better.
yeah, don't say that when we're on the air. It's slowly falling now too.
Tighten it up then.
I did.
Somebody's wearing a robe, and I'm pretty sure just a robe.
His middle name isn't Taylor. Zachary Taylor was a president.
Zachary Taylor Scott is his name, and then it's Nicholas Kelly Scott.
His parents really. I'm not gonna say anything bad about his parents because his parents are super nice and they give us free stuff. So yeah. Are you doing that thing where you've zoomed in on them checking the?
Yeah. And what else should I do?
We did this once last year too, so we don't know much. And that was for JV. Like it was okay if we made mistakes on that.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do here?
I don't know.
Follow the ball if the guy's holding the ball. So
These are all females, Austin.
I really,
You said the guys.
I would be really disappointed in lacrosse, our lacrosse players, if they did something to their stick. Like if anybody ever failed a stick check, I'd be highly disappointed.
I'd see it coming.
No, but like, no, because I remember Ravenwood girls put screws in theirs.
how does that work?
You and then you cut people with it. Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody gets hit with a lacrosse stick.
Did you get cut?
I have not.
No, because they didn't pass, obviously, because they
I have
checked.
gotten whacked with a lacrosse
But did
ball, hit in the head with a lacrosse ball.
did the Ravenwood girls get? Like they didn't let them use those sticks, right?
No, they also had illegal uniforms too.
It's Ravenwood. What do you expect there? They can't afford good uniforms, and that's not like.
They were really good. They were cute uniforms, but they just like you could barely see them lunging. Yeah, Cassie.
Like
No, it's
I don't want to. I heard Mrs. Leonard.
the strings are too tight.
I heard Miss Leonard drop my name. That's not a good thing. She's probably just like, I've been listening in because I Bill Belichicked the wire feed, so I'm hearing everything they're saying in the broadcast. For those,
Oh, she finally broke in her stick. I still have my stick.
you know what was interesting? Oh, that's what I was saying. Like, that sounded like a rude zinger towards.
This is like a repeat of the picture last year.
It sounded rude towards Ravenwood a little bit. Like, I feel bad about saying that, but it's just true because of their school and like Franklin gets all the funding in that area. Like, it's actually really sad.
Their field is like. No, never mind. That was no Franklin Road has been.
Not Franklin Road Academy. Franklin. Period. Franklin.
Ravenwood's field wasn't that good, but they don't have a lacrosse. They don't have a turf.
Yeah.
They
No.
have a.
We don't have a lacrosse field either. We have a football field that we paint lacrosse and soccer lines onto. That was hype.
You know, the whole point of that is for one person to say 1, 2, 3.
No, it's like in theater. We all go 1, 2, 3, 4, and after the first person says 1, we count 2, 3, 4.
Theater doesn't count because
Theory doesn't count because what?
Yeah, because what exactly? I like how they have a cool chant. We have a prayer. Never mind. All right, never mind. I'm entertained now. Why haven't we done this sport before? This is kind of cool.
we have no idea.
Because we have no idea what we're talking about.
It's like basketball when you go. They have a thing.
I know that. We were here for that one JV game. You scored in that game.
And I don't even play attack. I'm defense because I am a brick wall.
It keeps tilting towards me.
Come on, Kyler.
I can't see diddly. So
Neither can I. Don't worry. And I can't. Well, it wouldn't be a case end stream without it. And we're off. I think that's the best thing I can say for it. Kyler Frank got that. Well, and started off. That's about all got at the moment. And Ayana Sims scores first for the Lady Knights. I forget this isn't like baseball. I have to update the score. Oh, it goes up too. You give me a broken mic stand.
I told you it was a broken mic stand.
Yeah, but we still need it. And so Frank will be out there again. And Frank, we're back off. She kicks to Sims, who finds Leonard, who finds Meisinger, who kicks to Mendoza. Nobles gonna pass that in to Sims, Ayana Sims. She's gonna kick back. Still with it now, fires. No good.
So they called a foul of some sort.
Yeah, I don't know what the penalties are in this. Is she getting a penalty shot? Oh,
That's what it looks like.
okay.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
Who's where? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Has it? Yeah. We are really bad at this, aren't we? Seriously, people are gonna judge us on this when like we are really good for football, basketball, baseball, and any other sport. Even soccer, we're really good at, and we don't know anything.
Have fun in boys.
And,
We're gonna have fun in boys lacrosse because it's 10 times faster.
yeah, and there's hitting.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm hyped.
Sims has it,
This is a good practice round, and then I'll be ready for.
and Sims scores again. So a 2-0 Knights lead. So is this like soccer where through penalties the clock runs as well?
Yeah, and then it's like if you do something.
Did you take my chair?
You get put in the box.
Okay, well that's
Told you it's hockey.
yeah, exactly. I was like that sounds like hockey.
It's like basket hockey.
Yeah, no, there's still a net.
Oh, here's your money, man. Oh, it's 'cause
Love
it's cooking.
me,
That's
love
why.
me, say that you love me. But they give you quarters back too?
Yeah, it was
It was
$1.50.
$1.50. Oh. Oh, that so explains why that baseball game Maggie just gave me 50 cents back because I paid $2 for a water.
Glad I can continue your life.
Oh, Mr. Steam is burning up by the end of this game. He's wearing full on.
He's styling.
Yeah, Mr. Sims is always styling. I remember when he would come to cross country meets.
Like, look at their family. Like, I swear,
I also like how our team is still on the field. They're just like, yeah, stay hot, ladies. Well, where the other team's just like, cool down. No, no.
They're not though. They're both in the sun. Like
one cactus, they were mad at us last year, and the only time they let us get water was after somebody almost passed out.
There is a wasp, and I'm terrified, and it's gone. Me too. You know how much time we're gonna have? It's 50 minutes.
Are we just doing our normal pizza run?
I feel like Hannah's not happy about that.
Barbecue sauce and pineapple on it.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we got a little syncopation going on there.
Syncopation? You mean synchronization?
Same thing.
No, not really.
I don't think he knows words.
Yeah, he's having trouble with words today.
Also, the red line is off center, and that makes me upset.
It's just slightly though.
But like, put it on center.
But the white line, football takes precedence.
See, no, but even the soccer team uses the white line. So why does there have to be a separate red line?
Yeah, it seems kind of obvious that that's the middle line.
I'm gonna get an email from Mrs. Leonard tomorrow, basically describing the rules of lacrosse to me.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. Mendoza's trying to get that one.
Come on. Y'all. Really. Watch the crease, y'all.
Whistle blown. Brianna McNair is quite the goalie. I mean,
There is a beast.
she is like, she's gone to college camps for this, right? Yeah, like
That's what she did all summer. She
Yeah.
was going around to various colleges.
yeah, I know she's going
Getting her butt off because she can't wear shorts.
she's going D1, right? She's going D1. If she, of course, chooses to continue her lacrosse career.
One night.
Why are there so many whistles? There weren't as many whistles last time.
Because literally every.
No, because it was JV, and no one probably wanted to blow the whistle for a JV game. Because it was supposed to be a varsity game, and then they were just like, can we go home? And that one bounces over McNair. Pretty sure Rihanna is the only person I can recognize because I know she's the goalie. And other people I just can't straight see, so I have to check jersey numbers. I know Ayana too, and I know like I see Mia. I can recognize Mia. I know Sasha. I can recognize Katie. I can recognize. Yeah, well, because I know she's number 9. I did get Cassie, didn't I? She's recognizable too, and I know she's attack.
I do not miss. I actually do miss lacrosse.
You've said that about 4 times in the past
I know.
4 minutes.
Come on, eh? Drive.
Sam's moving upfield now with it. And she's back up there. That is a large wasp. Very close to the microphone. No. Can it be nighttime so that I don't have to deal with wasps?
Don't stand like that.
No other way is really
Around, and Mia shoots no good. So it's 21. That's Kyla Frank shooting. That's check that. It's a correction on my behalf. Sims passes. Frank moving. No good. Finds Sims. Sims misses though. Mendoza's going to try to get that up. Mendoza, sorry. Messinger has it now. Kicks it to Frank. Frank comes up and around. It's hot tonight, isn't it?
I know, right?
You are wearing short sleeves. You do not get to complain.
Why do you not bring extra clothes on?
Because I go to Pope. I actually have spare change of clothes in my car.
Extra clothes in my car.
And that's going to be another goal for the Lady Knights.
Yeah, it was. I've not even scored though.
So that's a 3-0 lead for the Lady Knights over the Hendersonville Spartans. It's about to go around in a circle. Did you say Zooey Mama? Not my Roderick? Mendoza trying for that. No good. Checking off. Trying now. Oh, everyone went ooh, so I'm assuming something bad happened.
No, she just tripped.
Oh. McNair is ready out there. Dang. Nice block there. Uses the stick for the block on that one. They've got the ball. All right, now there's time.
Glad they do that little shaky thing. Hopefully find a little ball. I was looking for the shaky thing.
Next time I'm gonna tell them all to not to all to shake their sticks for you.
I'll just zoom out.
I'm gonna hit you, Hannah. It sounded really bad because I realized the
Wait, you know how there's like let your should have done a rainbow.
and Campbell shot it down. Also, no one made a flag.
I look cool.
No, you don't.
Y'all.
That one is
Where
launched.
you're going.
Leonard bobbles and drops.
Come on.
No good. And I'm assuming from the way he pointed that it's going to be Spartans ball. Hey, I'm catching on.
Is it a ball?
It is a ball. What'd you think it was, a puck?
I don't know.
Barber on defense right here.
I'd imagine that if they used a ball, they should call it lacrosse ball. You know, there's basketball, baseball. Right?
McNair, another save there.
I just go. I'd be like, nah.
No, because then I'll be there's like
Picked up. McNair has it.
I have no idea what's going on. I don't know who that is.
Rihanna's the goalie. McNair is still with it now. She's holding on for quite some time. See, this is the difference between hockey and lacrosse because it'd be frozen by now and no one would be allowed to touch it until another.
Like you just walk all the way up to the goal.
Yeah, there's a reason for the lines. And Leonard bobbles again there. Barber's going to try to scoop that up. It's going to be no good. Singer no good. Barber, as it is an odd woman rush here, and it just bounces off the iron there. The Spartans had their best look of the game, and it was no good. That's actually kind of a that's actually kind of a shame there for the Hendersonville Spartans, as they had a beautiful chance there on a breakaway. Barber did get her stick on there at the last minute, but it was no good. And so, bouncing off the iron, Rihanna McNair will pick up another save. I think. What? I didn't confuse you?
No, you didn't abuse
Oh, that's dark. And we're just about 10 minutes in here to the first half. Right? Half? Cool.
Things are in pain. There is no good way. Why did they put this on the outside? This was a dumb idea.
Because then you'd see the fence on the outside. That's the point. It's so you don't jump over. You're not supposed to lean because then the fence can break, Hannah. Thank you. I mean, Barber has it. Barber looking for somewhere to go with it. Tosses over to Meisinger. Meisinger trying to get through, no good. She's met by multiple Hendersonville defensemen. Meisinger really being pressured on that one. Scoops it back up. Fakes a pass to Barber and continues on. Kyla Frank now has it. And once again, it's no good here. Frank trying. kicks it over to Leonard. To Leonard. No, I can't see faces. I can't see numbers. That's Barber. That is Maddie Barber. And Barber scores on that one. There's a wasp making me nervous. So Maddie Barber attacks on the 4th point for the JPII Knights in this half. They wear face masks. That ball hurts, man. You ever been hit by one of those things? Yes, I know. My cousin played lacrosse. I've been pelted with them.
I felt bad for Sasha. Last year she got hit right here. They got the
Hannah,
wind knocked out of her.
my cousin is 6'7", strongly athletic.
That was a tall person.
Yeah, which is very. We think that he was adopted. He's not actually. We joke about it all the time. Or my uncle will say that he was a mix-up at the hospital because everyone in our family is short. There is not one person in my family above 6'2". Yeah.
Y'all hit 6 foot?
Yeah, right. That's pride.
Good, Abby.
Meisinger has it now. Begins moving upfield. Has no help from any of her teammates. Passes to Sims. Sims kicks to Frank. Frank kicks back to Sims. Kicks it to Frank again, who finds Leonard. Leonard drives in there. I don't know what the whistle means, but there's a whistle.
Means you can't do that.
Yeah, I get that it means that you can't do that, but you know, for any other sport, that's a penalty on the Spartans. Thank you. Okay, that's pretty much the same thing.
She gets a shot.
And Leonard backs away. Kicks it to Sims. Sims. Gonna drive in there. No good. Around. Once again with no good. Looks at Mendoza. Fakes. Drives in. Scores.
Pretty sure she just hit 100.
So, ladies and gentlemen, a proud moment for us to document here on the One and Only Night Sports Network as Ayana Sims has hit her 100th goal in her JP2 career. Good A. Good A. Her nickname is A because Ayana. Yes. You went here for 3 years.
He didn't talk to anybody for 3 years.
Yes, he did. You know he did. He talks to everyone. If it breathed, he talks to it. He probably talks to the frog he dissected in biology.
I don't want to talk about it.
John Tiny Timothy III?
Did you name him?
Yes.
It's actually the best thing I've heard all month. Spartans moving in.
Ollie, you should let me waterfall that. Because you love me that much. I don't have to, like, death.
Yes, you do, but still. Thank you. You're spending too much time with me because you started calling people a blessing. Spartans with it now. And that's about the only thing I know.
Oh, that was a good.
And McNair with the save. Although Mia almost knocked that out of her stick. Probably wasn't good for the Lady Knights.
Not that close to the goal.
No, if she knocked that out, that would have rolled in. You know it.
Let's do that by second yellow line. Do that.
McNair has no help from her Lady Knights teammates.
Nobody's getting clear, which is why it's called clear. When people get clear. Good, Maddie. Oh, there's 2 Maddies playing right now.
Yeah, Barber and Bagsby. Once again, that's the extent of my knowledge. I can assure you, if any of you are watching, you can go to any of our other videos. I promise you, I'm a much better commentator. I'm also not supposed to be the commentator. but for some reason I am. And McNair flings it in there. Meisinger bobbles, picks it back up, bobbles a second time and gets it a second time. She had a clean breakaway there if she didn't bobble, but, you know, mistakes are made. It's high school lacrosse after all. Although there isn't women's professional lacrosse, is there? So this is the highest level of lacrosse you can play, right? Second highest, because there's college, obviously.
Yeah, there's college lacrosse. And then there's, I feel like
And Leonard has it. You know, good. Like, I'm sure, like, you can join a club league after, but
yeah. I know there's professional guys.
yeah, but they get paid very little. And it's mostly indoors, and the nets are super tiny. There's a few teams in the U.S., though. Because the European players get paid a lot more. Because it's a big sport in Europe.
You know this most underrated sport? Rugby.
And Leonard scores on that one. My sister's boyfriend plays rugby, went to the national championship in college this year.
Like, rugby is, like, a really good sport.
Yeah, they went to the national championship with it. He then proceeded to get a tattoo that said Norwich Rugby NCAA Final Four 2017. She was not happy about that. And so Frank is going to be there for whatever this is. And it's up. Sasha's going to get that. And she's going to very quickly move in there. A lot of open field room. Gets down low, around. And good goal. Good goal. Hear it behind me. Hey, so you know what made me really happy on Sunday?
What's that?
So no, so I was watching the Boston Celtics Chicago Bulls game, right? And so the Celtics scored first, right? And you know when ESPN messes up because they put the point on the Bulls first. Like, and they did the little Bulls score animation and everything, and I laughed so hard because I was like, even we don't make that drastic mistakes at KSN.
Also, because we don't have the animations.
No, but it's not even like, but like, when have we ever put the wrong score on? Okay, actually, don't answer that question. But still, we're a high school sports network with 3 people on our team, you know? Like, 3 people in Hannah.
Who's the third?
The one person that ever shows up occasionally, either Geist or Yarborough or Franklin, I mean. Eh,
He's not invited.
eh. And that one rolls away there. Mendoza lost that one. And Meisinger has it. Meisinger on the move. Kicks. To Noble. Noble trying to get in there. Swatted off. And the ball will go to Hendersonville. So for every penalty, do they add extra time too, like soccer? Is there extra time like soccer too, or
What do you mean?
like when there's penalties like this and they're debating it? Anything in soccer that they debate on gets added into an overtime like thing called extra time. So there's 45 minutes and then no, okay. You can also tie in soccer, and that's on Americans. Randy Bagsby Got that block there. And Spartans put the ball. And it's kicked in. Sims with the interception there. And she moves swiftly into the zone, question mark. But we have a whistle because, of course. Austin, there's a wasp in my bag. I saw it flying. Don't kick it out. Don't you dare kick it out. I'm not getting stung today. Turn around, but later, as I'm assuming it's gonna chill in there. What? I'm afraid of wasps. Like it's an irrational fear, but a little bit. I mean, I was stung by one in a pool and at my grandmother's house and a couple other places. Actually, I can tell you the story of why I really am probably scared of wasps. So, no, that's not it at all. So I was about 9 or 10 years old. No, I was older than that by the time this happened. I was 12 or 13 probably. And so basically, we were at my friend Dylan's house playing wiffle ball, as we do. And so we knew that in this bush there was a wasp's nest, and we always just left it alone, and they left us alone, right? So basically, I'm trying to do this partially and commentate at the same time as Leonard's tripped up there. And so basically, we were playing wiffle ball, and we had a big bat. It was called a big barrel. It was taped up, and it was a really heavy bat. And so it's behind me. It's gone. It's behind me. And so basically, when we were playing the game, Leonard with it now. Leonard drives in, another whistle. And so out of nowhere, I was pitching, I remember. And so I throw it to him, and he hits the ball and loses the bat because he was very light. And so the bat flies down the third base line into the beehive, wasp's nest, if you want me to be exact. And so this swarm of wasps comes out because, you know, we just broke their nest with a bat. It wasn't a small nest either. And then, so we both kind of look at each other and go, run. We run into his backyard. Is that a goal? Cool. I feel real bad. Is that Caroline?
No, Sims.
Ayana? Cool. 101, number 101. 101. She got 100 in the last goal. 100 plus 1 is 101, Hannah. What did Mr. Seth Goebel teach you, Hannah? And Sims checks out for now, assuming we'll see more of her. Not the greatest vision. Be nighttime so the wasps can stop being out. Oh God, there's 3 of them. That's not. I know you're laughing at that, but you don't understand that I'm petrified of them. And Rihanna McNair's shutout goes away right there as the Spartans finally put themselves on the board. And a good effort there. It was a good hop that just got behind McNair there. She went above her stick as she tried to swoop low and stop it. So the Spartans are put on the board. What? You're walking behind me. That makes me think there's a wasp behind me. And it's up. And Frank Pabloson gets it. Leonard's going to snag that one and drive into the field. Leonard behind the net now. Kicks it in. Tries. It's no good. think they tried to get that to Bagsby there to tip in. It was not successful. Nope.
Nope. Go on. Yes. Mike's going to slowly sink. Help me on the way.
And a nice block there from the Spartans' goal. To keep play moving. Looking for a breakaway. And scores. McNair was not happy with that one. So the Spartans bring this game within 6. See, here's the thing. In a sport like hockey or soccer, you say brings this game within 6, and you just go Barber checks in for Wood. You say brings this game within 6, and you go, sorry, I just lost my train of thought here. You say brings this game within 6 in a sport like soccer or hockey, and you're just like, yeah, that's still an impossible lead to come back from. But in lacrosse, why is that a possible lead to come back from? You know what I mean? Of course you don't. You don't understand sports. It's up. Spartans. Inside, around, no good. Oh, I need this form. And that one's high over the net. It was a pass, obviously. There's about 2.5 minutes left in this half. Still don't know why. They do. Yeah, they all sit in a circle and they have a snack. I mean, like, what are you? You're a team mom, Hannah, aren't you? And McNair with a beautiful block there. Shochkinov with it, kicks it to McNair. McNair looks at Bagsby, but Bagsby gets back. Feel like they're trying to just run the clock out for the rest of this half. Swan moves in and snags that one off of a poor pass from McNair. And Swan begins to move and loses it. Kicks it up. And Barber scoops. Finds Leonard. Leonard moves in. Mendoza is moving closer to the net. Leonard tries. And no good. Caroline Leonard had her best shot there. Maybe not her best shot, but definitely a good looking shot there. She moves in, around, and back behind the net. She forces Carla Keogh out. Meisinger has it, kicks to Keogh.
What I use on that one?
Leonard kicks it to Meisinger. Meisinger now on the move. Under pressure here with 21 seconds left. And we get a whistle here for Knights ball. 19 seconds left in the first half. Your Lady Knights currently hold a lead of 8-2 over the Spartans from Hendersonille. And play resumes. Messinger on the move in. Tries. Currently having no luck right now. Passes wide. Well, despite Bagsby's miss there, we have an end to the first half. Did we know what the heck was going on? Mostly not, but we had fun doing it. My name is Overrent, and it's been a great first half alongside with you as your Lady Knights currently lead the visitors from the Spartans, because I can't say from Hendersonille, because we're in Hendersonille. Currently by a score of 8-2. You've been tuning into the One and Only Night Sports Network. We'll be right back. We'll see you at the end, or at the beginning of the second half. And we're back here for the second half of your Lady Knights Lacrosse game between the visitors, the Hendersonille Spartans. My name is Oliver Anto, and if you're just joining us now and you're tuning in to the one and only Knight Sports Network, your Lady Knights currently lead the Spartans 8-2 at the end of the first half. Will they be able to improve upon it, or as the Spartans proved at the end of the first half, they're ready to make a comeback? Will we see one? Will we see overtime? Is there even an overtime? I don't know. I'm Oliver Anton. I'm sorry for all my confusion. I'm not the best commentator to be out here tonight, but Kobe Neal is doing anything but. Uh, and so we're ready to start the second half here from Corel Sports Complex at the campus of John Paul II High School. You've got 25 more minutes of this. I'm not complaining. And Sims is going to do well with that one. Abby McNair trying to still fight for it as that rolls out. Sims snags it, kicks it into play, and gives it to the Spartan, because I'm assuming it's Spartan's ball. That would make sense. Sun slowly beginning to set here, but not slowly enough, because it is hot. Sims kind of flopped there. And there's a bobble there. And tack another on for the Spartans. Like I said, they're making a comeback, and it's clear that they have no implication or intention of stopping at the current moment. And so they've pulled an 8-3 lead, only a 5-point lead for the Knights. I don't think the Lady Knights have scored within the last 6 or 7 minutes of play right now, and I don't think that's the greatest thing. And I don't want to criticize them at the same time, but as a commentator, you can't be afraid to say what you have to say, whether it's the home team or the away team, and especially when you're on a network that's supporting a school. But Lady Knights' performance has been lacking. They had a lot of momentum early on in the game that they're sort of not with it right now, and of course, players get tired and such. But I think you're catching my drift here. Probably not. Kyle Frank is ready, though, for the Lady Knights. Mike just cut out there. I'm sorry. And it's up. Sims swoops in. No good. Driving in. And Barber knocks that one away. It's senior night here. And there's a lot of seniors out on the field for the Lady Knights. Good for them. Drive in from the Spartans there, close to McNair, who has a good amount of saves. But not enough, as now her team trails by 3, leads by 5, has given up 3. Goalies get a bad rap, though. They never really get the respect they deserve, especially since McNair made that save right there. And tossed far and wide. Leonard's going to chase that one. Bobbles loses her stick, too. So it's going to go to Spartans. I'm going to get your stick in there, but she may draw a foul. high. McNair misses there, but Maddie Barber saves Rihanna there. Sims flops, no good. And Barber again knocks a block on that one. And we have another whistle. And an injured player on the field. Frank was a little slow to get up there, but it was a Spartan injured. She got up relatively quickly there, but checks out. She seems fine. She's wandering around on her feet. She seems good. Sims with it. Kicks it in. Excuse me there. Swan bobbled. So it's no good. And that one's out. Sims brings it in. Goes a little wide. Kicks it into Barber, or I'm sorry, that's Swan. Solo 1. That's about all I got. And put another goal in for the Lady Knights as they try to widen this gap a little. That's been cut a little short on the best terms. However, Rihanna McNair was only allowed 3 shots to get past her. There haven't been too many shots either, though. And we're good and off again. Spartans with it. Meisinger falls, but Spartans ball. Not too much time has passed here in this half. Still 20 minutes of play left. And a nice block there from Meisinger. And she's going to move upfield relatively swiftly. She's forced to back up. Finds Shechkinov. Sasha, if you want her first name. Also, Sasha, send me a text if I'm saying it wrong. Shechkinov, I think. Sims moving up. She slows it down a little. Jujan's cut across field there. Caroline Leonard tries moving in. Kids go to Janes. Janes bounces just far. Swan now comes around the net. Shot. Ooh, bounces away. And Leonard to scoop it back up. Sorry, you James to scoop that up. Meisinger goes around and scores. Abby Meisinger found her way around the net there. These are the times where I wish we had an instant replay because that was a beautiful shot there for Abby Meisinger. And so the Lady Knights are the first to make double digits in this game as it is a 10-3 lead. 18:50 left to play. And so the ladies will meet back up on the crest at center with the hopes to keep this one going. Whistle blown. Can you not get enough Night Sports Network? Of course you can't. You gotta miss our seniors? Well, don't worry. We've got plenty of senior nights, starting with the men's senior night after the ladies tonight. Coming up on the Night Sports Network, lacrosse will be the first, followed by baseball. We won't be streaming the tennis, but theirs is coming up as well. We also have soccer versus Baylor and a couple of others. Don't forget to check in and check the KSN schedule to figure out where we're going to be at. Even though we don't always follow that schedule as well. You know, we have APs and classes too, you know. All right. Unless you're Austin, who doesn't have any APs.
I've got one. Got AP Calc.
I have API.
Are you going to even take the calc exam? Do you even need to take the calc exam?
I didn't want to, but my parents made me.
And on the move there, but that one gets away. Another spurt in the field, but that one gets away from her too. So Mia's going to snag that one. I'm sorry. That one isn't Mia. That's just a mistake on my half. That was Sophia Barnett. My apologies. And Sims is going to move in. Barber is also on the move there. Barber, ooh, bad pass there from Sims. So it looks like we've got a battle for it out there. And tossed in. And on the move, bobbled. Meisinger's going to try. It's going to be no good. Just kind of isn't, but a beautiful catch there from Rihanna McNair. What a save from McNair on that one. She holds on and kicks it to Barber. Barber is going to bring it up the field. Looks at Drew James, but does not throw. Moves in a little bit more. And finds herself behind the net there. Kicks it to Leonard. Leonard around, looks at Barber, no good, has no aid from her teammate. Barber tries to come in. Leonard's really under pressure on this one. And she's going to force her way around there as Maddie Barber was able to help with a fake out. Barber is back in, looks at Sims, no good. Passes to Sims. Sims on the move now, tries going around the net. Sims with no good. Fires, that one goes wide. However, possession will stay with the Lady Knights. About 15 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half. I like your sigh there. Could be worse things that are happening. This is actually kind of fun. The sport's interesting. And Sims now with it. Sims tries moving around. It's no good. She's really pressured there.
How much time is left?
15 minutes.
No.
Sims moving. Tries moving in. Goes around. Fires. Scores! And Ayana Sims just tacks another goal onto her long list of goals. At least for tonight. And so the Lady Knights now lead 11-3 here. They've been distancing themselves yet again. And so the ladies meet back at center here in the second half. 14 minutes and 59 seconds left to go in this one. However, I think it's almost decisive Lady Knights victory. Although you can score a goal a minute, you can win. And whistle blown. Play resumes. And that shot, or pass, I'm sorry, misses. And rolls out. Bridget Orr was the intended target there. She's a freshman on the roster, although seeing the last name Orr makes me think of Bobby Orr, so maybe she's a really good scorer. Hey, you might never know. You're looking at me like that, Hannah. I doubt you even know who Bobby Orr is. So, first of all, the man set records as a defenseman in hockey because typically, okay, well, the defenseman is not supposed to be scoring, and the man was the first one to score 100 times in a season.
I don't know how. I just know there's sticks and a lot of bloody people.
And a little spill there, but nothing that this lady can't handle. She's a trooper out there because she had to kind of hop it off there, but then she's right back out there. I'm sure she's probably feeling some pain. Whistle blows though. Nonetheless, it pops over McNair. And play resumes. Leonard taking it up the field. Katie Noble there. Fire kind of aids there in the defense. She kicks it to Sims though. Leonard does if there was the confusion there. I did mention Noble crossing the field first. Sims is around. And she tosses it around. Swan's going to move in. Tried as a spin move there, but no good. And Swan just passes back to Sims. That wasn't our thing that fell, was it? Something of ours that fell, wasn't it? And Barber has it now. Cut the low pass, kicks into Swan, but Swan bobbles and drops it. So we've got a little bit of confusion here. Meisinger's going to try for it now for the Lady Knights, and whistle blown. 12 minutes and 13 seconds remain in this half. From the campus of Pope John Paul II High School, the shining city on the hill. Your Lady Knights currently leading the visitors from Hendersonville Spartans by a score of 11-3. If you're just tuning in now, hi there, my name is Oliver Antone, and you're tuning into the one, the only Night Sports Network, and we're glad to have you with us. We hope that you'll stay tuned a little later as we have the men's lacrosse team taking on the same Hendersonville Spartans. Not the same, I mean different. Their men's team taking on those Hendersonville Spartans in another matchup at 7:30 here once again on the one, the only Night Sports Network. Barber in, fires, goes wide. He did a lot of fancy signals there. There's a good amount of silence right here. Sims with it. Sims tries to move in, comes around, fires, scores! And Ayana Sims continues to rack up points tonight here. She brings the Knights now to a 12-3 lead. Talk about a powerhouse player. There's a reason why she's going to college to continue her play. I don't even know. I was going to say to continue knowledge. That's not a word, though.
What?
I was going to say continue knowledge, which isn't a word, because I got my words jumbled up. I was going to say to continue in college, and for some reason, my weird mouth went to
Confidence becomes a word.
continue knowledge, yeah. What am I, Reagan? I mean, I can't just say something with confidence and it happens.
Exactly.
No, you can't do that. I mean, name one person they've named something with confidence just out of nowhere and it's gone successfully.
Me.
That is never true in the slightest. Breakaway there, but it's no good. And a little bit of a scuffle there. Meisinger has it now. Meisinger kicks Chekhanov. Chekhanov. Oh, Saucer, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Chekhanov. Is it Russian or Polish? I really want to know. See, I think it's Russian, but every time I try to assume something's Russian, everyone's just like, it's Polish. And so, like, yeah. Pass there, Meisinger. On the move. And a poor bobble there by Carly Keogh, who is on the move and fires to Sims. Sims coming around and slows it down. Frank's going to come and try to help her out. Frank cuts around there, but it's no good. Maddie Barber's going to come in now. Barber's going to get the pass, fire, score! So Maddie Barber puts on another point for tonight, too, here. And the Lady Knights once again make this a 10. Well, they never had a 10-point deficit to begin with, but they make it a 10-point deficit anyway. And that comes with about 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in this first half. Said it once and I'll say it again. Don't forget that the boys of JPII Lacrosse will also take on the Hendersonville Spartans at 7:30. And we'll have it right here on the one, the only, at Sports Network. And we're back up and off. Spartans with it. They haven't scored since the beginning of this game. And that play just looked illegal in it. That was Sophia Barnett there. Nothing of that play looked like it was allowed. And that one just bounces wide there. So they continue to bob this one away. Bounces away and gets past McNair there. Rihanna not looking happy after letting that one go. And so we have a few sub-outs. Jolie Whittaker is joining the ranks right now for the Lady Knights here, as we basically have a large amount of subs in, considering this is pretty decisive at this moment. Let them play, you know what I mean? And that one's up. Whittaker tries to snag that one. It's no good. Sims. Once again, no good. You can also see Lexi Lanham out there on the field. And it looks like Whittaker's going to be sent off the field. Sorry, Sophia Barnett is being sent off the field. And so she's going to take some time in the box. So I guess that's a power play? I mean, right? Because there's a player in the box, that means by any term of sports I know whatsoever, that should mean power play, right? I'm going to call it a power play. It may not be true, may not. But hey, you know what? Hey, if you say it with enough confidence, you can coin it as a term, according to Austin White. Because that's... If that were true, do you know how many new laws there would be in this country? Picks that up here as we have about 6 minutes left in this game. That one's high. Sims tries to snag that one, no good. Sasha almost comes away with that too, but once again to no avail. And so the Spartans have had quite the possession here. And Sims snags that one here and begins to break away. She moves in, moves around, fires, scores. And so she makes the deficit 10 once again there. I mean, after the Spartans went for quite some silence here, the Knights pulled ahead and they said, hey, no, we're not losing by 10. But Ayana Sims says maybe you are. Sims just continues to rack up points in this game. I lost count of how many goals she has. That's bad on my end as a commentator, but still. Kyle Frank is going to take this one for the Lady Knights. It's up and away. Frank gets, loses. And we're back in play. Seems like Barnett has lost her penalty's over, but tack another one on for the Spartans as they retaliate pretty quickly here. So these ladies are not giving up just yet. It's one of the greatest things I've heard in sports is people who will say it. They'll say, you know, we have a few sub-ins here. Liz Wood's gonna come in for Lexi Lanham, and Cassie Mendoza is gonna also check back in. One of the greatest things about sports and players is, you know, the fans may be saying it's over, but the players are never gonna give up no matter the score. Tossed in. There's a little over 4 minutes left here, 4 minutes 17 seconds to be exact. Lady Knights currently lead 14-5 on the scorecards. And Hendersonille drives in, but it's no good. So these girls had 2 goals in the first half, 3 in the second half. Meanwhile, the Lady Knights had 8 in the first half and have only scored 6 this half, but they still have relatively decent amount of time to maybe tack 2 more on. And back in play. Lady Knights put up quite the block there. And Frank successfully tries to get a steal there, but it's no good. Whitaker's going to chase her at this moment. McNair sits up ready for the shot. Drives in. And Mariana McNair with another block. Here she comes around the goal. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Swan's going to come in and grab that one from her junior counterpart, Mariana McNair. She drives in and scores. Speaking of Bobby Orr, there's a Bobby Orr type flop there too. And so the Knights once again pull to a 10-point lead. Nice goal there from Swan. Didn't have a breakaway, so she made a breakaway and scored. Carly Keogh's going to come off. She's got a few more substitutions made. In and out. These girls are tired. This isn't a short game, you know. And this one's going to stay with the Lady Knights there. And Leonard around. No good. Barber now has it. Maddie Barber comes around, fires, scores. And so, like I said, there's always a chance to split your Habs even on number of goals here, and the Lady Knights have done such here. So they have 8 goals in both halves now, as it seems like the referee is going to just let the clock run out on this one. A few substitutions for a final minute of play, but there's only 40 seconds left. The clock's running. Seems like Leonard is going to get this one. Barnett's going to come out. And it's up. With 20 seconds of play left, Leonard scoops that one up. There's a bit of a bobble here. And sort of a fight for it. And one more shot gets past Rihanna McNair, though, as time expires. And so a great game for the Lady Knights here on senior night. Fitting since senior senior Ayanna Sims was very clutch tonight and had a great game. Rihanna McNair also has a great game, only allowing 6 past her, and in lacrosse, that's really, really good. Caroline Leonard can also get attributed to a great game as well as Maddie Barber. But for now, we'll join you in a couple more minutes, 44 minutes, 52 seconds if you want me to be exact, until the start of the guys game. You've been tuning into the one, the only Night Sports Network. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. As always, my name is Oliver Antone. It's been great to be with you, and God bless.